Your mind has a hidden time machine, and it's keeping you trapped in the narcissistic abuse cycle. It's called emotional suppression, gaslighting yourself, denying or downplaying your feelings while being abused. It's like going back in time before the abuse, but every time you do, there's a cost. In the movie The Time Machine, Dr. Alexander, a brilliant scientist, builds a time machine because his wife dies, and he can't accept it, so he goes back in time to stop her death. But no matter what he does, she still dies. Every single time. Why? Because her death is the reason he created the time machine. And the villain tells him the heartbreaking truth. You built your time machine because of Emma's death. If she had lived, it would never have existed. So how could you use your machine to go back to save her? You are the inescapable result of your tragedy. The existence of the time machine was permanently linked to her death. Her death created the machine, and the machine existed because of her death. Both events were locked together. In any timeline where she lived, the time machine would never be built. And in any timeline where the machine existed, she could not survive. So time itself had to protect the loop. It had to repeat the cause, her death. To ensure the effect, the time machine could continue. No matter how far Dr. Alexander traveled, no matter how many times he tried to save her, the tragedy had to happen again for the loop to stay intact. It shows the brutal truth about time travel. It doesn't change the future. It only lets you borrow a moment from the past, a temporary reunion with the person you love, before the tragedy resets again and again, because the loop must always close. That moment reveals something deeper than time travel. It is the perfect metaphor for emotional suppression. When something painful happens, someone cheats on you, lies to you, abandons you, and instead of accepting the truth, you deny it. It wasn't that serious. I'm just overreacting. He didn't mean it. You are literally time traveling in your mind. You're trying to go back to a version of reality where the betrayal never happened. You try to exist in a timeline where everything is still perfect. But just like in the movie, every time you refuse the truth, the event repeats. He cheats again. And now you face the same two choices. Accept reality or time travel again. If you time travel again, meaning suppress again, you get temporary peace. And then the betrayal returns. Why? Because your suppression only exists because he cheated. So the cheating must repeat in order for the loop to close. Suppression creates the loop. The moment you deny your feelings, you lock yourself into the very timeline you are trying to escape. Just like the professor, your suppression binds you to the wound. Your denial guarantees the pattern returns. Your refusal to feel becomes the exact thing that makes it happen again. That is the law of the universe. What you suppress repeats. What you face dissolves.